Are we live? Yeah, we live. All right, stuff in the drum or guitar or something. So we're here with Tim. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Tim Campbell Sr.
Tim Campbell Jr.
from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
And we are Tim and Tim. So we had to cancel our Philly Mastermind session. Why don't you double fisties? There you go. You got it. Chris is multitasking on the scope and the video. Chris, show them the video while you're scoping. See? Yeah. So we had a really interactive weekend planned at the JMA mansion in the outskirts of Philly. That got postponed to later in the summer. But Tim and Tim, two consistent followers of mine, supporters of mine, I should say, reached out. They already had a flight booked out here for the weekend, although we postponed it. And although I'm flying to Atlanta in about 2-3 hours, I want to oblige and I want to make sure I was out there and here to engage and support them. Especially that the story behind the story is that Tim Jr. here is graduating high school next week. And so I felt like I had to squeeze the time in for this father and son, because I'm all about building our community, and for two kings to want to come down and spend some time with me and invest in the flight and invest in the mastermind and to be here, it would be a contradiction to me not to make the time to be here for them. Somebody's coming up with like a lawnmower or a lawn blower. Does he have to make all that noise? Hey, it's okay. Get him. All right. I've been yelling all day yesterday at the corner class, yelling over buses, trucks, and sirens. I hate yelling when I talk. So anyway, I'm excited that we came down. We had breakfast together. They had like 36 questions ready for me. And we had an awesome coaching session in the morning. What impressed me most, I want them to talk about it, is that Tim Sr. was saying, it's his son's choice. He wants his son to, he's interested in real estate. Been following me for how long?
A year now.
I've been following me for about a year now, interested in real estate. And Tim was saying that he's not necessarily sold on him going the traditional route of going to college. He feels like maybe he can do that a little bit later, but he should start off as a real estate investor and learning to build his own business and taking our course and learning how to start making money now and follow his passion and his dream. So tell me a little bit about that conversation, decision, your dialogue, what you guys are thinking.
Yeah, well, we believe in seeing the end from the beginning. And so when I started looking at my son, I want the best for my son, and I believe that he has the potential to create massive amounts of wealth. And the path to do that, and not just wealth for us, but wealth for our whole family, my 21 nephews, my brothers and sisters, the family, and our community. And what does wealth mean to us? So understanding that, is college the best route? And I believe that he has the potential, coming out of 18 years old, coming out of high school, to make more while others are going to college, spending $40,000 to $60,000 on their college tuition, that he has the potential to make that same 40 to 60 coming in every year, per month, whatever it is, coming and being debt free. So while his constituents are coming out of college with debt, he'll be going, maybe later down the line, going into college with a few $100,000 in the bank and taking care of his family. Assets. And doing big things. Right. Assets, yeah.
So how you feel about that, Tim? We talking about you. It's your show. It's your life. How you feel about it?
I'm ready. People talk about it so much, and I hear my friends and they're talking about getting summer jobs and going to college, and just waiting to start their lives. And I'm just ready to start life. I'm just ready.
Right.
I feel like I got it, so I just need to take off.
So what makes you feel like you got it? Like you got it to be in this industry, this real estate industry, or to be an entrepreneur?
Everybody's got it. It's just you gotta know how to get it. We found some answers, and I have the knowledge, the background knowledge, so I need to apply that knowledge, and I understand that I need to apply that knowledge to get somewhere, and that's all it takes to get it. So now that I got it, I need to take off.
That's it. Knowledge applied.
Yeah, and that was the biggest thing coming down here because, you know, you can go to college to get knowledge, but there's people that's been there, done it, and that's the reason why we've been following Jay, is that he's been there, done it, he's proved out the concept, he's not just talking fluff, he's actually living it and doing it, and that was the biggest thing. So we came to absorb that knowledge, and there's ways that we can get knowledge, and going to the best, going to the source, that was the biggest thing for us. This has been life-changing for us. That few hours that he spent with us this morning, it has took our brand to the next level, took our business to the next level. So we appreciate you, King,
Thank you, King.
for doing that.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. And so this is I got an email blast. I actually typed it last night, like 2 in the morning, to everybody who's on my email list. If you're not on my email list, especially you Periscopers, stop being lazy. Go to jmorrison.net, put your name and email in, and get my motivation and education and opportunities I offer. But in my email blast, you guys will read it later on, I talked about why I canceled or postponed the Day with Jay tour to 20 cities. Because I found that when I had the 11 cities, everybody was like, yeah, I'm coming. Then when I said I'm doing 20 more, I was like, oh, all right, I'll wait till it gets to my doorstep. And that's the issue with not just us as a people, but most humans, is we want success to come knocking at our doorstep. And that's not how success works. I said to everybody, if you want the connect, come see the connect. I make myself more than available. But it's how bad do you want it? So I commend you all coming all the way from Indianapolis. It's not coming from, you know, New York or Virginia or Maryland even or Delaware. There's people that live right in Delaware or Virginia, which is a 2-3 hour drive away. But Jay, when you coming to, why I gotta come to you to give you the information and specialized knowledge that I've obtained for the last 11 years that's gonna benefit you?
Yeah.
I figured it out.
Exactly.
And if you really want to figure it out, I think it will behoove you to come to the source.
Yeah.
So you can get the knowledge, go apply the knowledge, and then go build wealth. So I commend you guys for doing that, especially you, Dad, for walking your son in your footsteps as an investor and developer, and letting him chase his own passions and start building financial freedom early. I mean, I started at 25 with a heck of a background. And so him starting at 18 with the advantages of what we're offering, a whole blueprint. I started at 25 with no mentor, nothing laid out, just figuring it out. So him with a true blueprint and strategy to it, and a dad to support him who's been doing it, and potentially a coach that can help him.
Sky's the limit. Yeah.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Out of here. So we're at one of our JM Rep properties here in Norristown, Pennsylvania. This was a property for one of our coaching clients, Wilson Investments, for JM Rep 12, and it was Chris Darden's first double dip property, we call it, because he's not only was the investor wholesaler on this property, as you see, Chris Darden Real Estate right there, for sale by Chris Darden Real Estate. Chris also came in as an equity partner and project manager of the deal. So that's something that, see, I try to give everybody all my strategies. I don't even hold the best away, which I probably should. I give everybody all the strategies. And so one thing I try to tell you all that you're missing, and I understand you guys follow a bunch of different people, but I'm telling y'all, I'm different. And the information I have is different. And I've done some really special things in this space. And I hope you guys can understand that. And so what I'm saying that is like, we created such a win-win with this one investment property right here. And this one investment property, Chris Darden Real Estate won because he's my protege, been working hard for my company. He brought a great deal to the company, right? At the right ARV and the right qualifying ratio that we needed, and et cetera, et cetera. It was somebody right in his sphere of influence. He didn't have to send a bunch of postcards out for it or anything. He just marketed and branded himself, and a deal came to him. Hey, Chris, now you're in real estate. My grandma just passed and left me this property. What can we do with it? He then brought it to our firm and gave us the numbers. And then at the same time, we had a coaching client where we do coaching and we help our coaching clients invest their money. We had a coaching client who needed to park some money into some real estate. And so it was a layup for us to be able to close on this deal that made sense for Chris, but still made sense for our company and our coaching client, because we do hold a high fiduciary duty to our coaching clients. We want the best for them because they're our partners as well. We make money with them. And so our coaching client came in and we acquired the property, and we actually found out our estimates are going to come in significantly less than what we thought. So we're going to make more money on this property than we anticipated. But we acquired the property. Renovations will begin sometime this weekend or right after the holiday. We've already cleared it all out, and it's going to be a full renovation in which we may keep it rent, We may keep rent and refi, pull the cash out, or we may flip to another one of our investors who wants rental income and allow our initial coaching client to pull out the cash through a purchase transaction, in which he then can pay 30% capital gains tax and go about his business, invest in the next property, or we can roll that profit over into an escrow account, into a 1031 exchange, and roll all those profits into the next property and defer the taxes, all of which we know how to do. But everybody won all between the equation. And it's all from what I was telling you all, it all starts by being the icon, being the go-to person in your sphere of influence. See, my sphere of influence is national. So what I do is I connect people nationally and make the dots connect and make sense. What he does it here, well, with me nationally, but in this market, he's doing it here for his real estate company. Right. Same thing for you guys in Minneapolis, which is about my whole point. Through your branding, through your marketing, it's very easy to get someone to come and say, hey, yo, I got this deal, check it out. I got this deal, check it out. But as you're building, you want to think strategically of, well, this is why I don't have headaches and issues in regards to properties or exit strategy for properties. Yeah. I have an exit strategy because I'm capable